how I played today, but at least probably I found one good move, bishop g5, because maybe if I don't play it, it's already very tricky for me, and then I'm still slightly worse, but probably nothing special. And here actually I thought you would take.
Yeah, but I thought I could not make progress.
Yeah, rook d1.
Rook e2, rook c1. This king f7.
Yeah, it's
and d5.
Yeah. Probably it's very dervish, yes. But
yeah.
I expect. Here it was also interesting with the pawn on e2, but probably still draw. Maybe I thought a4, but
yeah, I didn't see how to.
Yeah, almost anything. Maybe d5.
Any move. D5.
Just to ask some questions. Today you played this h3 move. What was the idea behind the move h3?
Okay, it was probably a very bad move, but basically the idea is, I mean, just to show some stupid line like this, and here white has a rook takes f6 is a nice trick. So just to support the queen, but somehow I underestimated c3 and d5, and it's very good for black.
Were you surprised to see on the board d5, c3 and d5 actually?
No, of course I have seen the move c3, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. But okay, I'm not happy with how I played, but at least I managed to hold.
There were a few times an opportunity to take on e6 and change pieces. Have you considered this before?
Taking on e6?
On e6, yes, maybe to change queens and simplify a position.
Yeah.
I mean, was it possible, or you didn't like something about it?
Yeah, of course it was possible. I thought that I should somehow try to play for advantage, but so I thought if I take it's equal, but maybe it was correct. I should have taken.
Yeah, Magnus, after you played c3 and d5, how did you estimate the position at this moment?
Well, I thought I had the initiative for sure. I figured that bishop g5 would hold. Maybe a couple of other moves would hold as well, but that I had the initiative. Maybe I could also have taken on c3, bishop e3, and then d5.
Actually, it was possible also.
And bishop c5, rook f7.
Maybe we can show it.
Maybe in this case oops. Yeah. I was not so sure about.
But black is probably
about the position, but I'm assuming this is also okay for black, at least. But I mean, maybe I should have played this way, because I felt that my position was already comfortable.
Were you not afraid during the game to over-push somewhere the position? I mean, it seems that you got initiative. Maybe there was a moment you thought that you should be careful, or...
Yeah, I thought in general with pawn on e2, I don't run too many risks. But, of course, I did not want to overdo it.
Both of you have big experience to play decisive and crucial games, and okay, tomorrow's game can be one of those. Do you feel confident about yourself, about your skills playing such kind of games? For both players.
Okay, you never know how it will go on, but I will just try to do my best, and it's better not to think too much about the situation and just to play chess.
Magnus?
Yeah, there's one game left. Try to do the best about that game. So today was a decent result for me, and I feel that the situation in the match is now very much livable, and I'm looking forward to the rest.
With so many Ray Lopez in this match, I always wanted to ask you a question. Have you watched all these videos of Svidler, of Peter Svidler, one of the biggest experts in Spanish? I mean, he's
No.
no. Magnus?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry, Peter. I'm a big fan of his work in general, but no, I don't think he will be. He will be too disappointed.
Yeah, but I think maybe your seconds have done this. Yeah,
Maybe.
Okay. So maybe we can go for questions now, please.
Question to both. How will you cope with the pressure before Game 12?
How will you cope with pressure before the 12th game?
Well, I think that I answered already that I will just try to play chess as good as I can, and then we will see.
I'll just put it a bit another way. Do you feel that the pressure here in the match is higher than compared to the other tournaments you've played before?
Yeah, of course. Of course, it is much higher because, for example, when you play some tournament, even against the best players, you can try to make some risk. You can do something, create something. But now you understand that any mistake basically can be the last one. So you try to be more careful sometimes, and it's a little bit another story.
Yeah. Magnus, what about you? If you compare to previous matches and tournaments?
Yeah, it's tougher of course, to play against a well-prepared opponent and someone who doesn't make too many mistakes. It's tough to do that every day, but again, the match is trending in a positive direction for me, and today I have to say I was a lot calmer than I was in the last few games. So I'm optimistic about the rest.
Thank you.
This question is for Magnus. Magnus, I know you like to do a lot of sports on the off days. You only have one game to prepare for. Do you anticipate studying more chess than you normally would on an off day tomorrow?
I don't know really, but well, before this game, I actually managed to relax and not think too much about the game and the result and everything. And it turned out okay, at least today.
Yeah. Okay. Please.
So Magnus, back home in Norway, more than 200,000 people are sitting up at night to watch your games. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because I'm sure those who are doing commentary and everything are presenting it in a good way. But I'm very thankful for all those who watch online, at the playing venue, on TV, everywhere. Those who show an interest in the match and love the game. I'm very grateful that you support chess in this way.
Yeah, by the way, actually, are you watching news by yourself? The news about the match? Are you following?
No.
No.
You know the results. Okay, please.
A question to Magnus. You just mentioned that you relaxed very well before this game. What did you do specifically to relax before this game?
Well, yesterday I had a massage. I went for a walk. Just things to relax. You know.
Okay, please.
This is a more general question to both of you. It's about chess and its relationship to the general culture. What is chess? Is it just a sport? Is it just a game? Is it an art? Is it a science? And what do you think is the responsibility of the world champion in relation to the larger culture?
I think chess in this form is definitely a sport more than anything else. Of course, the work done at home has something to do with science, but I'm afraid to find art, you have to go elsewhere, since it becomes mostly about getting the right result in the end.
Okay, Peter.
Peter Luggers, chess.com. Yeah, according to the commentators, the move d6d5 was the move of...
Can you speak please more loudly?
Sure. According to the commentators, the move d6d5 was the move of the game. I didn't exactly understand, Sergey. You did expect c3, but did you also see the move d5 coming, also because you spent 27 minutes right after it?
No, just somehow I have seen basically all these ideas for black, but I didn't understand that they are so good. I thought it's maybe equal, but okay. I mean, I agree that it was a bit careless from my side.
Question for both players. Who would you say is the favorite to win this thing right now?
Who is the favorite? Probably people want to find out whom to bet for, so...
I can only say that it looks better for me than it did a few days ago. So.
No comments.
Okay. Okay, we go for...
Tyler Schwartz from LeeChess.org. My question is, you've played 11 games so far. What has been your opponent's most impressive move in those 11 games? In your opinion.
Какой ход больше всего?
Which was the move that you liked? What was the opponent's impressive move?
Well, I have to think and to remember. I don't know. It's too complicated now. I mean, nothing comes to my mind at the first seconds. I don't know.
Maybe 5, in a way.
Yeah, I mean, Magnus is playing basically very strong. So it's hard to say that one move has killed me or something.
Okay. One. Okay. Yes, please.
Ulrich Stock, Die Zeit Hamburg. Magnus and Sergey, the two games that Sergey won against Magnus in your lifetime, you won with black. So what does it mean for tomorrow?
The question was to Sergey, right? To both, okay.
Well, I mean, one game in the match basically that doesn't mean too much, and it's much more important to win a match than to win one game. Not so much.
Yeah, I think, of course. You know, in general, I've lost a few games with white where I've been too ambitious, and of course he's a player who can exploit that. So I'll need to have that in mind. But I still feel like having white is an advantage.
There are many efforts to turn your sport into a global sport. But don't you think that the fact that there are so many ties makes it difficult for the press to really make news every day? And my question is, in a traditional sport like chess, do you imagine that the format could evolve, for example, with a tiebreaker in case of tie? Draws?
Do you believe the tiebreak is for advantage of chess?
Yes, I mean, I have nothing against tiebreaks, and if there is no winner after 12 games, I mean, it's completely normal to play a tiebreak, but still we have to finish the 12th game to speak about the tiebreak, because now there is one game left.
For me, I've spoken before about formats for the World Championship, and I mean, it's no secret that I've been an advocate of change. So I guess I haven't changed my position on that, but it's really not the main focus right now. I mean, there's a World Championship match and there is a format, and that's what the reality is, and that's what people want.
A question to both players. As far as we see the matches going very close to each other, what can be that finest detail that can be decisive eventually?
I mean, it can be anything, and we're basically playing 12th game, and of course we're both a bit tired, and okay. I mean, I have no ideas how the game will go on, but I just want to try to show my best, yes, and so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's so close that now that, of course, you know, anything can tip the scales, but we'll have to see, I think.
Yeah, well, we will pick up a last question from the kids here.
What is your main response to the move E4 besides E5?
What is your main... sorry, can you please repeat once again?
What is your main move? If somebody does E4, what is your main move you play in response besides E5?
Well, I think there are many good moves. I mean, E5 is good, C5 is good, E6, even C6, maybe D5 or Knight F6, or D6 also playable, you know. Chess is a rich game with many possibilities.
Sergey, do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming for the press conference.
Ja, det duket for en spinnvill avslutning. På mandag så har Magnus Carlsen hvite brikker. Stillingen 5,5, 5,5. Og førstemann til 6,5 poeng verdensmester. Atle Grønn, kan det skje på mandag?
Ja, det kan det. Definitivt. Men Magnus sa jo selv at statistisk